Good morning, friends. This is Maribella, free Qigong at the park. Today, I didn't have any um, face-to-face students, but I did have a request from, I believe it was Amber Lee from one of our classes, and she is very interested in doing practices for patients with, or persons, I should say, with limited mobility, dealing with neuromuscular challenges, like for instance, like multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, all of those types of things, ALS. So today my little practice is going to be dedicated for persons in manual or power wheelchairs with moderate to significant mobility challenges. So, but feel free to do it because Qigong is for everyone and just feels great. So let's begin. So I would say good morning, everyone. Let's start our Qigong practice today by getting ourselves comfortable in our chairs. Just placing your feet wherever you need to, that they're more comfortable. Aligning your body, getting a little more straightened out in your chair. Here we go. Just take a deep breath. And let's begin with our three treasures. So let's just notice our feet either on the ground or on our footrests of the chair. Getting our body balance, getting our sits bones in good balance, not leaning to the right or the left. Let's just get the weight of our trunk evenly on the chair. Shoulders relaxed, spine nicely aligned. Let's check our cervical spine. Just having an L, sternum to chin. This way we open the spine for the spinal nerves to just gently exit and communicate with the rest of our bodies, not having any pinching. Noticing our crown, the top of our head facing the heavens. Noticing what our body is feeling. Next treasure will be our breath. Let's take nice, long, deep breaths. Allowing our belly to expand. Allow the chest to expand, not just to the front, but to the sides and to the back of you. Let those ribs expand. Slowing that breath down, making it just relaxing. Third intention is our mind. Focusing our mind in the present moment of this practice, here and now. going to put my singing bowl here. And let's take our hand that is closest to the big tree, and let's visualize our worries and stress from the past, from yesterday, from just 5 minutes ago. And let's take our hand that's facing the cornfield, and let's place there the concerns that we may have for the rest of the day, or even tomorrow, weeks, or even for the rest of the year. And we're going to bring those two together, and we're just going to pour it out in front of us. Bring our hands together to our heart and bring it to our present heart mind, knowing that right now we are practicing for ourselves, for each other, just to have this moment of relaxation, resetting of our body systems, and just bringing back our body into, sorry, I have some little bugs here, to the present moment, as the body can be just a wonderful elixir field to make healing resources for our body, for our mind, our emotions, our spirit, when we bring it back to a relaxed state. Continue with nice deep breathing. And notice your body relaxing. If you can't bring your arms up to your chest, you can just simply let your arms face, just resting in your lap, facing the heavens. Just scan with your mind's eye just how you're feeling. Place intention in your mind to benefit from today's practice. And as we do so, let's begin with gentle flow, gentle movement. We are going to lift our hands up once we take a deep breath, and then just gently bring your hands down towards your lap. For those who are able to bring their hands on their armrest, and just rest them there. Breathe in. Gently breathe out. Breathe in. And gently breathe out. Just notice how that feels. For those who have a little bit of more of a challenge with your motion and you can't bend the elbows the whole way, that's okay. Do what you can. For those who only have movement of their hands, you can just flex your fingers or even flex your wrists up as you take a nice deep breath in, and then relax them as they come down as you breathe out. So let's start with very limited motion. Just breath in, breathing out, breathing in, breathe out, moving into more complex motion. Breath in, gently those who have a little more control of their arms, you can lift your arms up to shoulder height and then gently breathe out. Breath in. Breathe out. And let's add a little extra component of muscle propulsion or contraction with adding our feet. For those who are able to move their feet, let's do a little breath in as you rise your heels up. Then as you breathe out, lower your heels and then lift your toes up. Your hands come down. And again, breathe in, raise your heels. Breathe out, lower your heels and lift your toes. Breath in. Breath out. If you can reach back a little further, that would be great. If you can't, that's perfectly all right. Just feel this gentle movement helping to deliver oxygenated, rich blood to your limbs, to your fingertips, throughout your arms, back down to your trunk. Feeling that nice breath of fresh air all the way down your legs to your feet and your toes. Now let's bring it down to a less able range of motion or less range of motion limitations. We can just still breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Raise the toes. Raise the arms. Breathe out. Bring your palms down. Raise your toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then just hands or fingers. Breathe in. Curl your fingers in and visualize your heels rising. Breathe out, relax your fingers, open them up, lift your toes if you can. If you cannot, still visualize it in your mind's eyes. Breathe in, curl the hands in, your fingers, your hands, if you're able to, wrists. And breathe out. That feels actually pretty nice. Getting that nice stretch on the wrists and the forearms. All right. And let's come to some gentle movement for the legs. So we're going to move unilaterally. That means one side at a time, especially for students that may have sexual trauma or any kind of other trauma. It's best to have the body move on one side to lessen the likelihood of triggers. So for those who are able to move their lower limb, let's start with the corn side of our body from this side. And we're just going to breathe in as we move our leg out, and then gently breathe out as you move your leg back into the center. Move your leg out as you breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe breathe in, breathe out. Now let's move the tree side leg, breathing in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And you notice I've kept my hands here. For those who have limited, you can help assist your limb yourself. This way you can actually control your leg. Now let's do some gentle extension of the knee. If you're able to kick the leg up and back. For those who are not, you can help support it and just gently move the leg forward and help it a little bit back. So let's do a couple of those movements just to get the blood circulating on all our limbs. And as we're taking our nice breaths, just imagine all that wonderful oxygen coming through and reoxygenating your bloodstream. Let's switch sides. Take the other leg, bring it back, stretch it out. Just as you're able to move. Again, you can modify all these movements depending on the amount of mobility abilities of your group. Very nice. And now let's move on to just awakening all the body systems. So we're going to do a little bit of tapping. Let's just kind of start with our hands a little bit. Shake the hands. Open and close. All these alternatives, so you do what feels best for you and you're able to. Moving the wrist. Let's do a little gentle tapping of our sternum to get our thymus awakened, which is where a lot of our immune cells are really created there, a large amount. Now let's tap our lungs. Tap our lung meridian here. Taking nice, slow, deep breaths. Remember to tap gently. Remember our ABCs, always be comfortable. Only do what's more comfortable for you. Let's tap our sides. If you're not able to bring your arms back, you can crisscross and tap one side down. Tap down the leg. Bring the other arm across. And just tap down. Let's return for those who can. Bring our arms out to the side. Bring it to the side of your legs if you're able to. If your wheelchair does not allow you to lift the armrest or you need that support, that's perfectly okay. You can tap on the top of your legs. Try to come around your knees. And just notice how good it feels to just tap around the knees. If you don't have the strength to lift your arms and tap, you can always do a little gentle rub. Also, for those with neurological sensitivities, a tapping might be painful. You can do some very gentle rubbing around any part of the limb that is feeling that neuropathy sensations. Let's move down to the side of our legs here. Get a nice gentle tap. Tap the calf. Down around the ankles. Then come up through the inside if you're able to. Bring it in. If you're not able to, then just bring it to the front. Come back up on the body. And let's do the inside of our arms. So we'll do this part of our arms. Come through the top. Come all the way around, tapping, wakening up all the meridians, all the energy fields. For those who are not able to tap, you can do a little gentle stroking of the inside of the arm, and then gently move it back up and across. Help the other arm. Try to get the inside of your arm, the palm side of your hand, then come through the top. Very nicely. So now that we have awakened that, we're going to move onto our all of our meridians, just tracing all the channels of energy. So bring your arms in front of your face, bring it around your back, behind your arms, down the side of your body, and just go where you can reach. If you can't reach any further, just imagine in your mind's eye coming around your feet, coming up through the front of your legs, coming back up over your thighs. Bring it up. Take a nice, slow, deep breaths. Come around your collarbone, down around. And just notice that nice, warm energy just flowing up through your body. Gently bringing it around. Continue to do so. For those unable to move their whole arms, you can just bring your hands up. Imagine you're going over your face, over your head, behind your scalp, down your neck and shoulders, going behind your back, your lower back, coming around your hips, down the back of your legs, behind your calves, around your ankles, moving down towards your feet, moving on top of your forefoot, up the front of your chins, your knees, gently now coming up through your thighs, your lower abdomen, mid-abdomen, your chest, your neck, your face, and again, so on and so forth. And just notice how that feels around your body, that gentle energy just flowing throughout. Dantian. And now let's gather some resources from the heavens and the earth. We're going to bring our palms up and just gather it in a nice, slow, deep breath. Just imagine it all coming down and being centered into your lower abdomen. Now reach out towards the ground, gather it in, bring it to your center as you breathe out. If you're able to, reach up, bring it down, let it come in through your crown, into the body, to your body, your vessel. Carrying in. If you're able to, reach, lean forward, reach down, and gather those resources, bringing it into your being, and breathing out. Breath in. Breathing out. Again, breathing in, gather those resources. Breathing out, relax in the body. Breathing in. Breathing out as you feel that energizing your body. What do you need today? Just kind of gather that energy, bring it into your being. We need compassion today, just peace, a sense of safety. Just gather that into your being. Do we need emotional strength? In. Do we need friendship? In. If you can reach up, just bring your arms in, gather it in, gently. Visualize it. Come back to center. And let's open our heart mind to receive these gifts that we just gathered. As we do so, you bring your arm out. And just like the beak of a bird, you're going to feed the bird. We're going to feed the bird to allow us the wings to fly. And then come across your heart, opening the gate, and letting the emotions or the thoughts to flow out. Then bring this hand, the corn hand, to become the beak. And this hand just comes and gathers, feeds the beautiful bird. And then open your heart gate to have the wings to fly. The other hand around. Open the heart mind. Direct those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions that are coming to mind. Breath in. Open the heart. Breath out. Letting whatever's not serving you to exit your heart. Opening that gate, giving it freedom. breathe in and breathe out. Breath in. Let the good things flow in. Feel your heart so that it can have wings to fly. Bringing you freedom, bringing you ease to deal with the day, to give you freedom to enjoy the adventure to come. And now let's bring our hands, embracing our tiger, then gently returning to the mountain. And now that our hearts are open, we have gathered resources from the earth, from the heavens. Let's work on a little bit of motility for our spine. And we're going to begin moving to the corn side of the screen. We're going to bring our head over to the side gently, and then come up to the center, move to the tree side, and come up to the center. Now that our bodies feel the safety of the movement, gentle movement, now we can incorporate a little bit more movement by, you can let your arm down on the inside of your chair if that is safer for you, or if you are able to move your arm on the side, that is great. If you feel comfortable for that, I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, and keeping your trunk, your spine relatively straight as you lean in a line. Then we're going to breathe out and just let our spine kind of curve like we're deflating to the side. Then we breathe in, come back to the center, bring your other arm out to the side, and having that straight spine. As we breathe out, let your spine curve to the side. Breathe in, bring the spine to the center, and deflate, moving to the side. Breathe in, for those who need their arms in, and just deflate, gently letting go of the stress on that neck, just relaxing it. Breathing in, feeling our bodies nice and tall. Breathe out. This is a very gentle compression exercise for your internal organs, letting them contract, or have a little compression rather. And then as you give them a little more room for them to breathe, just moving the fluids around them and on their lymphatic system to help with waste products, just eliminating waste products from our circulatory system, from our organs, from our tissues. It's also great for our spinal discs, just kind of refluffing those spinal discs. For those with a little more agility, you can bring your arm up and breathe out. Come back and breathe in. Switch arms. Breathe out. You can feel the expansion, the opening of those ribs. Feel the movement in your abdominal cavity. And you can smile at your organs for doing this little maintenance work towards them. For those who are able and are hemodynamically stable, you can bring your arms up. Some folks are not able to lift their arms due to hemodynamics, meaning that their blood pressure could really be altered by lifting their arms above their heart line. So to reduce that, that's why we keep our arms down on the side. Or for those with mild, you can just gently lift the elbow, keeping the hand in, bending, breathing out. But those with no challenges to the circulatory system or the heart, so we can lift our arms over, gently come back to center. Let's do a little bit of shoulder range of motion for our capsules, especially being in manual wheelchairs. We use our arms a lot and our shoulders get a big beating. So you can roll your shoulders. You can start rolling them forward. You can go backwards. For those that want a little bit more motion and are able to, you can bring your arms or your fists to actually like you're feeling your where your fingers tap to your shoulders. And you can do a little range of motion like that. Come the whole way around. If you have rotator cuff tears that doesn't allow you to come up to the side, you can just come up and back, forward and back as you try to roll your shoulders. But for those with full mobility in their shoulders, bring it around. Take a nice deep breath. And as you bring your arms up and around your chest, you're also pressing gently on your lymphatic nodes, helping to empty any by-waste products and allowing fresh fluids to come in, nutrition, oxygenation, as well as lubricating your shoulder joints with the movement. Let's reverse it. Reverse the scapular movements. If you're not able to bring your arms all the way up, that is perfectly okay. You can do it down here. Everything in Qigong is adaptable. That's the beauty of it. And relax. Let's bring our hands back towards center. Now, let's practice some forward and backward bending. So we're going to bring our arms to the side if you're able to. If you're not, that is perfectly okay. You can just rest your arms in the front. We'll begin with least amount of mobility into increased mobility. So we will start with just our head just coming down as you breathe out, and come back up and breathe in. So try to squeeze your facial muscles as you go down and breathe out. Then move up as you breathe in. Relax in the face, smiling to yourself, just relaxing. Nice breath in, and forcefully breathe out as you contract your face and your shoulders, if you're able to, your fists, your arms. And then totally relax as you breathe in. Nice breath in, and contract all your muscles, face, shoulder, arms, abdomen, legs, all the way down to your toes as you breathe out. Come back to neutral position, breathe in. Don't have trunk control, just keep your body there and just contract all your muscles. And breathe in and relax. Now let's move a little more. Breathing in with our arms, looking up, honoring the heavens, and then squeezing together our fists, contracting every single muscle group in our body all the way down to our toes, and relaxing every muscle, breathing out. Squeeze in. If you're able to move your trunk, bend in forward, folding yourself in, and then relaxing, stacking each vertebrae back on top of each other. And then gently flexing backwards, flexing in. Coming back out. Breath in. Out. Relax. Take a nice breath in and then forcefully breathe out as you contract all your muscles. And lastly, just breathing in, totally relaxed. Coming back to just meditative posture, allowing your arms to rest on your lap. Notice how you're feeling. Let's move on to a little Tai Chi movement, which is watching the clouds go by. So if we want to energize our brain a little bit and move our body, we're going to make a Chi ball. Just feel that Chi ball, how it's more comfortable for you. So just breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, feel that little bit of a tension in your hands. Breath in, just feel how easy it is to inflate that Chi ball. It's just so much easier. Breathing out, feel a little compression in your hands. That is actually a little bit of your magnetic field from the palm of your hands. Just enjoy that sensation that we're actually energy, and we can produce energy, and we can use energy. So now that we have discovered our Chi ball, we're going to bring our Chi ball to the side of the tree. And the hand that's in front of us is going to become a little cloud. The hand below is just going to be a nice little stationary raindrops, or like a little lake below. So we're going to gently rotate our trunk as our clouds are passing by, and then switch the arms, bring it across your chest as you gently rotate your trunk. If you're able to bring your arm a little higher, you can do so. You can watch your cloud passing by. Feel your trunk working hard at stabilizing you. And coming across, nice and gentle. If you are having visual issues and you want to strengthen your eyesight, your eye musculature, you can look at the palm of your passing cloud as you gently rotate. Then as that cloud comes down, you can look at a distance in the field. The next cloud pops up. We look at that palm or that cloud. We follow it up close. So we are exercising our near and our far sightedness as you're coming across with the palm. Make sure you're taking nice, slow, deep breaths. You can coordinate your breath to the movement. For an extra challenge, breathe in as the cloud comes through. Breathe out as the next cloud pops up. Exercising the eyes. Watching that beautiful cloud passing through. Looking at a distance, looking nearby. And now this go round, we can add the feet. Just stepping out with that foot as that cloud goes over. Step with the other foot in. Coming up. Step the foot out. That is guiding that cloud. Coming through. As this hand passes, as the corn hand passes by, that corn foot moves in. Switch the feet, switch the hands. Now the corn foot and the corn hand moves out. Now the tree hand and the foot hand move in. Switch, moving out. Tree hand, tree foot, move out. Now corn hand and foot move in. Just like a gentle invitation. To move unilaterally, as well as incorporating gentle trunk rotation. And let's just bring it up and around. Get up to here. Let's open up the heavens. Come back to the center. And let's bathe our bone marrow in this wonderful practice. Just feeling the energy circulating in front, behind us, across, all around around us. So let's dig in to the biosphere, bringing it up and over us, and gently feel those showers coming down in to your body, letting it all soak deep onto your skin, and really use the power of your mind and intention. Just dig in to actually visualize you pulling in these resources, this peace, this strength in tranquility, knowing that we have moved some barriers of energy. Anywhere where our energy was stagnant, we had tapped it, we had squeezed it, just to increase the flow of the communication through our nervous system, through our circulatory system, through our spirit, opening our heart mind, allowing the wings of our heart to just open. Gathering it one more time. And as we get here, let's do a simple practice of purifying this energy, feeling this energy all in our three dantians, our lower dantian, mid dantian, and our higher, or chen, our spirit dantian. And we're going to gather in our breath, and then we're going to press out, just where your arms are able to reach, and really press out like a French press, purifying the coffee. Then we're purifying our energy. Press up to press any limitations that you have. Bring it all across. For those who are able to press all the way up, you can reach your arms all the way and really feel your shoulders coming up and around. Gather the breath in towards your heart mind, and then press out, pushing away boundaries that limit you, and pressing down, bringing yourself up higher. Breath into your heart, press out, pressing out the walls to increase your movement, to increase your creativity, to increase your influence in your family or friends. Press up even higher, breaking that ceiling, creating a larger magnetic field for yourself. Pressing away, placing healthy boundaries. And just think about what those boundaries are. Sometimes people don't respect us for whatever reason. You can create boundaries for yourself to keep you strong, to keep you safe. And pressing out to increase your ability to move throughout. Gently bringing it here. Bring it back to heart mind. Bringing your hands towards your heart. And just notice how you feel. visualize all of this wonderful energy that we had just gathered and placed into the vessel that is our body. We have energized it with fresh oxygen. We have mobilized resources from within our body, our hormones, different chemicals. Our brain even makes its own opioids, dopamine, all these wonderful things to help us have a little more control over our body functions, our organs, our nervous system, our muscles, lubricating our joints, bringing health and nutrition to our muscles, bringing peace of mind to our heart, our spirit, our emotional mind. Just enriching our entire self, our person, discovering who we really are, what we strive for, what we're creating within ourselves and outside ourselves. How do we want to respond and connect to our loved ones and our community? And imagine feeling this warmth coming from your palms to your heart, just infusing that welcoming feeling, welcoming gift, that energy ball, that iridescent pearl being inside of you, glowing softly and warmly, gently moving and expanding from your heart towards your lungs, going through every square inch from the inside and out of each of those organs, moving across to your esophagus and your bronchioles. Feel that soft glow moving in, gently pouring into your arms, down to your elbows and your forearm and your hands. And your hands, bringing it back to your heart through your palms of your hands. Allow that gentle glow and warmth to pour now into your abdomen, gently trickling down through your liver, your stomach, your kidneys, your pancreas, your spleen being your largest lymphatic node of your whole body, your small intestines, your large intestines, your reproductive organs, producing hormones that your body needs to keep you balanced. Feel the warmth coming down your legs, down your knees, onto your calves, letting it pour down to your ankles, feeling your feet, gently reaching your toes. Allow that energy to gently just bubble over and return to the earth. feel that energy also filling your entire lower body, your upper body, coming up through your neck, up, feeling your face, your head, and reaching up to the crown. Noticing yourself becoming a beautiful glow, expanding beyond the surface of your skin. Limitless, beautiful, strong, gentle, peaceful. Allow your mind to travel where it wants you to go. Seeing a beautiful place, beautiful time. Perhaps all new together, never been in this universe before of your own creation, that you are able to move with ease, you are able to discover, to have adventures of your own. Feel your body just floating in this gentle light. And just notice how that feels. What things come and travel through you, into you, outside of you. And let's gently return back to our present moment in our bodies, in this particular place, at this time, in this reality. And let's gently move our fingers, gently move open our eyes. If you're having a hard time opening your eyes due to relaxation, then let's move our eyeballs inside our eyes gently a couple of times. You can go in circles, you can go up or down, side to side. And then gently relax your eyelids, open your eyes, move your toes, move your ankles if you will. Sway a little bit side to side and move your body some. Little spontaneous Qigong, wiggle, wiggle. And let's close with 3 gathering breaths to return to our day. Gathering, bringing our body back to the present moment, then gathering or expressing gratitude for this time and how awesome we feel now, energized, revitalized, and relaxed. So allow our bodies to heal and function. And one last bow of gratitude and honoring each other, honoring ourselves for taking this time to do Qigong. No matter what our physical conditions are, we can all practice, we can all feel better. We can all do something to make our bodies bring out the healer that is within us. Thank you all for practicing with me, and see you all next time in Maribella's free Qigong at the park. Thank you, friends. Have a great day. Goodbye.